Let's go see a sunrise. It's 6:30 in the morning on Isla Mujeres, Mexico, and we're headed to the south point of the island to see the sunrise. The interesting thing about the sunrise on the south point of the island,
it's the first place in the entire country of Mexico, and we're the first to see the sunrise.
That's right, it's the first point in Mexico to be kissed by the rising sun. We're going to be there to see it. So, come along with us. So we chose the route down the east side of the island, as this time of the morning, it's not only a lot prettier to look at, but there's also less traffic. If you're coming down to Punta Sur on your golf cart from the north end of the island, allow yourself about half an hour travel time, because it does take a minute to get here. We are just getting here about 20 after 6, so we got about 5 minutes before the actual sunrise. Let's head inside. As you enter the park, you get to meet the goddess Ixchel, who how's the good luck work? You touch your hands for good luck. Prosperity. And if you're trying to get pregnant, you touch your boobs.
Yeah, fertility.
Yeah. Later on, as the park opens, they'll have all kind of vendors and everything over here. It's really nice. Meantime, here's the Punta Sur sign. And here you see the Theater of the Sun, where people gather to watch the sunrise. So to enter the park, where you can get down to the point, you will pay a 100 pesos per person for tourists. And then you can just head down to the very southern point. They have some beautiful sculptures down in here. So the first time I came here years and years ago, they were all steel sculptures. And those steel sculptures have long since rusted away. They were in bad shape the last time I saw them, which was years ago. So they've all been replaced by these sculptures, and these are all beautiful. One of the more prominent sculptures on the island is this one of the goddess Ixchel sitting in the moon. It's actually one of my favorites. We actually have this one on a t-shirt. It's on our merch store. There'll be a link in the description of this video with our merchandise, or you can probably see it like right under the video in your browser. So yeah, goddess Ixchel, check her out. And the sun is rising. Welcome to the sunrise at Punta Sur in Isla Mujeres, Mexico.
One of the most epic and gorgeous sunrises in the entire world.
I don't know if they changed the rules here, but we couldn't get the drone unlocked to take off. It said it was unlocked, but every time you try to initiate the flight, it would go back to saying it was locked. So my Mexican pilot wasn't able to fly it for us today. But here we are at the temple of the goddess Ixchel. What do you think of this, Jennifer?
Amazing.
Yeah, this is the first thing that you catch the sunlight in Mexico. So, what a beautiful place. You got to get up early to get down here. Now you can see Cancun off in the distance.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain.
Now, while we won't have any drone footage from today, the drone footage you are seeing is from previous trips here. And I learned something interesting about the drone today, or this trip. So we brought it through Cancun International Airport, and what was interesting is when they found it in my luggage, they said, oh, you got to pay an import tax on it. Now I wound up having to pay $190 to get my DJI Mavic Air 2 drone into the country, and I found out from somebody here that I could get a form for temporary import from the US Customs Office where I wouldn't have to do that. But if I can't fly it here anyway because of authorization zones, I don't even know if we're going to bring it back. But yeah, well, I'll have to look into that and find out what we can do. There's the most beautiful color water in the world, huh?
Saw a turtle.
Did you see a turtle?
I did.
Where was a turtle?
It's right there. Oh my goodness.
Sweet.
Wow.
So the Cliff of the Dawn is the latitude and longitude and the GPS coordinates. You are standing on the easternmost point in Mexico. Cliff of the Dawn is the first part of the country to be touched by the sun's rays every morning. Come back early enough tomorrow and you can tell everyone that you were literally the first person in Mexico to see the sun that day. Well guys, today that was us. So like I said, get here early.
Wow, so worth it.
Oh, we go through the tunnel. Check out this tunnel, guys. Go ahead and fly through. How cool is that? Schmoops, we can get a picture. Definitely run into a few of the island's natives here. Punta Sur Park is absolutely full of iguanas. You come down these stairs, this path down to the water here. Be very careful. This path can get slippery when it gets wet. I've seen a lot of people in other videos falling on this path. Yeah, the water is gorgeous down here. I remember a couple years ago in a previous video when we were here, I got attacked by some kind of beetle. And we're gonna watch out for those things.
Lion prehistoric dinosaur beetle.
Right? Yeah, he latched onto my arm and would not let go. So this pathway will lead you all the way down to the Garafon Park. The Garafon Park is like it's a day pass. I'm not sure. I think the last time I checked it was 90 US a person. That price may or may not have gone up. I'll look into it and put it on the screen here as of what it was editing this video. But yeah, it's like $90 or $100 a person, and it's all inclusive for the day. And they've got swimming pools, they've got zip lines, they got snorkeling. I think the zip lines are an extra charge, but may or may not be. Check out their website. It's a nice place to spend the day, but you know, you do it once, you experience it, it's great. If you're in it for the snorkeling, right next door is Castilla de Garafon, which is on the same reef, and it's a fraction of the price to get in just to snorkel.
Yes, and not only can you snorkel there, they have a really nice little snack bar and bar with great margaritas.
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
Swings, like a little swing bar. And they can get you, I think for a small fee, little pellets to take in the water.
Yes,
I guess
feed the fish.
And feed the fish, and they just come right up to you.
Yeah, you'll be surrounded by little fish.
Cool.
It's awesome.
So much fun.
Yeah. And I think it was not too long ago they updated and repaired a lot of this walkway. It was obviously being this close to the salt water and being pounded by the waves. This walkway was getting beat up pretty badly. So they've since patched it up and made it a lot safer. Of course, there are no handrails. You know, don't expect handrails in Mexico. You have plenty of opportunities to go tumbling off a cliff in Mexico. People say, oh, aren't you afraid of Mexico? It's not safe. It's not safe. I said, why? They said, a cartel. I said, man, I'm worried about falling down the steps or falling off of a cliff. Ain't no cartel here. This is, this is what's not safe about Mexico. Falling off of stuff like this.
And drinking too much.
Yeah, you mix tequila with no handrails. And what can possibly go wrong? So I think this path continues further down the park if we wanted to go all the way to Garafon, but it looks like this is the end of the path here. Let's go see if we can find the other path. So it's just a little bit further north in the park. We go around the sea cliff and up closer to where the entrance is, there's another path down to the water's edge, and that is the path that leads all the way to Garafon Park. Now look here. This structure in the rocks here.
I gotta get a picture of that.
Yeah, we're not sure what this is. Jennifer calls it her mermaid pool.
The mermaid hole. I gotta get a picture of that.
Yeah, that's her little mermaid hole. But if anybody knows exactly what that is, or why it was built, what it was used for, maybe for fish, something for the fishermen, I don't know. But we'd love to know the actual story behind what that is and why it's there. Yeah, let us know in the comments. All right, we're going to continue down this path a little bit. So here it says we are entering Garafon Park. When reaching this checkpoint, admission has to be paid for the park. Don't believe the park is even open yet. I might venture a little bit further just to show you guys, but I wouldn't recommend trying to sneak in. They probably have people here that are going to charge you the admission fee. So let's see what we can see. Only right around the corner is a set of very nice steps leading up to what looks like a cave, or perhaps it's that lookout point up there. Now guys, you can see in the distance there the platforms for the zip lining, and this little palapa here, I'm betting there is someone there trying to collect payment for entrance to the park when the park is open. So we're not going to go any further. We're just going to check out the path down here in the shaded side of the Punta Sur this sunrise morning, and we'll head back up and see if anything's open topside yet. So we can head up these steps and check out the view up here. So as you head up these stairs, it's an interesting little cave, and it presumably looks like it's not going anywhere. Then you find your way through this little nook, and out you come on this awesome mirador. Oh, this is beautiful up here, guys. All right, you want to head back down and see what's going on, see if any of the shops are open? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. So again, at the top of the park, they have this really cool lighthouse. You used to be able to go up into that. I don't think you can anymore. And they also have a nice bar, restaurant area where you can get yourself something to eat, but you're gonna have to come back later in the day for that.
However, it gets very, very crowded.
It does get crowded here later in the day. What you can do early in the morning is get your very touristy photo with the Isla Mujeres frame. Check this out, guys. Ready? Say Isla Mujeres.
Isla Mujeres.
All right, guys, thanks for coming with us to Isla Mujeres, Punta Sur, for the most beautiful sunrise in the world. That's going to do it for us today. I think we're going to head back to Annapolis tomorrow.
No, we're not.
Okay, well, maybe you'll have to stick around to the next episode to find out. All right, guys, thanks again.
See you in the next episode.
Keep in touch.
All right, yeah, no problem.
Sounds good, guys.
You guys have a safe
Hey, good to see you.